a lady. But my mustache curled, my hair is black, and I wore tight trousers and diamond stud. I was an excellent knave of hearts. And took many a trick. But when the gray hairs began to appear, lo, a new generation of girls laughed at me, not fearing me. And I had no more exciting adventures, wherein I was all but shot for a heartless devil, but only dreary affairs, warmed over affairs of other days and other men. And time went on until I lived at Mayor's restaurant, partaking of short orders, a grey, untidy, toothless, discarded ruler Don Juan. There's a mighty shade here who sings of one named Beatrice, and I see now that the force that made him great drove me to the dregs of life.
No other man, unless it was Doc Hill, did more for the people in this town than I. And all the weak, the halt, the improvident, and those who could not pay flocked to me. I was good-hearted Dr. Myers. I was happy, healthy, in comfortable fortune. Blessed with a congenial mate, my children raised, all wedded and doing well in the world. And then one night, Minerva, the poetess, came to me in her trouble, crying. I tried to help her out. She died. They indicted me. The newspapers disgraced me. My wife perished of a broken heart. And pneumonia finished me.
Did you ever find out which one of the O'Brien boys it was who snapped the toy pistol against my hand, there when the flags were red and white in the breeze and buckiest still was firing the cannon brought to Spoon River from Vicksburg by Captain Harris, and the lemonade stands were running and the band was playing, to have it all spoiled by a piece of cap shot under the skin of my hand, and the boys all crowding about me saying,
You'll die of lockjaw, Charlie. Sure.
oh dear, what chum of mine could have done it?
Ye young debaters of the doctrine of the soul's immortality, I who lie here was a village atheist, talkative, contentious, versed in the arguments of the infidels.
Through a long sickness. Coughing myself to death. I read the Upanishads and the portrait of Jesus, and it lighted a torch of hope and intuition and desire with the shadow leading me swiftly through the caverns of darkness
could not extinguish. Listen to me, ye who live in the senses, and think through the senses only. Immortality is not a gift. Immortality is an achievement, and only those who strive mightily shall possess it.
My valiant fight, for I call it valiant, with my father's beliefs from old Virginia, hating slavery but no less war. I, full of spirit, audacity, courage, thrown into life here in Spoon River, with its dominant forces drawn from New England Republicans, Calvinists, merchants, bankers, hating me yet fearing my arm. With wife and children heavy to carry, yet fruits of my very zest of life. Stealing of odd pleasures cost me prestige, and reaping evils I had not sown. For the church with its charnel darkness, friend of the human touch of the tavern, and tangled with fates all alien to me, deserved by hands I called my own. Then, just as I felt my giant strength, short of breath, behold my children had wound their lives in stranger gardens, and I stood alone, my valiant life. I died on my feet, facing the silence, facing the prospect that no one would know of the fight I made.
Nolt Holheimer ran away to the war. The day before Colonel Trenery swore out a warrant through Justice Arnett for stealing hogs. But that's not the reason he turned a soldier. He caught me running with Lucius Atherton. We quarreled, and I told him never again to cross my path. Then he stole the hogs and went to the war. Back of every soldier is a woman. In life, I was the town drunkard. When I died, the priest denied me burial in holy ground. The witch rebounded to my good fortune. For the Protestants bought this lot and buried my body here, close to the grave of the banker, Nicholas, and of his wife, Priscilla. Take note, ye prudent and pious souls of the cross currents of life, which bring honor to the dead who lived in shame.